Yo, what is up, everybody? Whoa, wait, what is going on here? We gotta. Brody, you're invisible. Oh, oh my God. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, buddy? Where'd you go? Oh, I can't find you, but you know what? Oh,
Oh my gosh! You would not believe where I just. Oh my gosh! Oh, okay. Hi.
now we get it. I mean, sometimes you
hmm
forget to turn the light on and just you can't see anything. I understand.
Yeah, it happened.
But you know what? Besides that, I'm glad you're back because we got some great Super Smash Brothers matchups for you guys today. Our first one of the day is a pretty good one. We got a matchup between Jumpman and Trist. Now, both of these people undefeated. Trist right now hasn't dropped a game. So Jumpman looking to ruin Trist's perfect record right now and continue his perfect season, while Trist is looking to keep everything going as he's making kind of a run to be potentially first seed at state.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here too. I mean, these two players, they're very high level. I say I know I say this with a lot of games. I say this with almost every game that I see like this, but I'm expecting a really good game here. Um, I I would almost go as far to say that Trist, I'm putting my money on it. Trist is going to be number one, maybe number two seed for state finals.
I mean, yeah,
State.
I can see that happening. It all also kind of depends on the other kind of contenders, namely being Beetle, like
hmm
how well they play in the regular season. Because there's also a chance that maybe a little DQ every now and then might kind of get be a wrench thrown in the works, but you never really know.
hmm
Trish right now though having a great season. So is Jumpman. I think they should be doing bans right now, so we should have a matchup coming here soon.
Yeah,
Hold on, hold on,
absolutely.
hold on.
Oh, I'm holding. I'm holding. Oh,
Oh,
it
I think
seems
we know. So
got a
lights were
ghost
out
game.
once again. We're dealing with power outages.
Ah,
It's a cold one out there today.
it is, and it's it's affecting a lot of homes today. I mean, it affected me. It's affecting the stream. Oh man. I'm hoping the cold stays out for a while, and I hope everyone at home stays safe from the cold. It's gonna be very cold coming up. I mean, oh, and the game has started. It is good.
All right, but we're hopping back into this one.
Okay.
No, Jumpman on the K rule. Trist on that trusty Greninja. Been playing Greninja for a while. Jumpman, another one of the times where the tag, you start thinking about the Mario, the original Jumpman himself, but instead, again, the K rule. But, ooh, an
I
S
don't.
smash read. We're just going off
Ooh,
swinging.
okay. Ow. I will say here it's really hard playing Greninjas against such a like heavy character because Greninja has so few like kill moves. I mean, you got a lot of like combo moves. You can get them up high, but you really got to work to get the kill going. And with Jumpman being such a heavy character, and it's just it's definitely gonna be an uphill battle. But it doesn't seem like Triss is having much issue edge guarding Jumpman here.
No, not having much issue at all. Plus, Trist gonna have a lot of tools to really deal with it once he gets it to that higher percent. I mean, that fair is gonna be
hmm
really helpful. Up smash, it is really active and it can pick up a lot, but it is prone to fallouts. It's the one thing Greninja mains love to complain about. But on the K roll side, I would say Jumpman also has got a lot of tools to deal with it. Like we saw
hmm
earlier, counter is going to be really good to deal with the shurikens to kind of just play around the projectiles. Getting the down smash read there,
Wow.
though.
Okay.
All right, Jumpman on the board. But an instant response from
Ins
Trist. See where we get that kind of the up smash, getting the up smash reads, especially on a stage like small battlefield. You're gonna be able to play around a lot with those platforms. So I'm expecting a lot more of those kind of up smash confirmations coming out next.
Yeah, I'm expecting those a lot more as well, and I'm expecting a lot more. What we've been seeing with throughout this entire game, with Triss just outmaneuvering Jumpman like a lot, just getting around him, not falling for the classic reads that all the K rules want, um, and just trying to outmaneuver this heavy guy, this
Yes,
heavy
they
man.
are. They're trying to just dance around it. I mean, so far it is working out pretty well. A big lead right now for Trist, and it just keeps growing.
Wow, using the aerials there is actually.
Oh, the counter lasted so long. Oh my god, the counter, massive counter. It lasts for so long. They all do. They all feel like they last way too long. Catching Trist at that time.
They always last just a little bit too long, like more than you want it to.
Yeah. Getting into kill percent for K-Rool, but also it is still K-Rool, so it's a lot of rage, but none of that matters. It's all a moot point. The up smash confirmation, like we talked about earlier, will be taking it. Trist 1-0. Perfect season. Still kind of going. It's still there. It's still there. It's still alive. It's still alive.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm wondering, in your opinion, now that you're Jumpman, right? What are you thinking the next stage you're gonna choose is like a counter pick? You're trying to get maybe a bigger stage so you can have more room to do stuff, or maybe a smaller stage so you can just hit the Greninja just out of the park with every hit. You know, what are in your mind? What are you going for?
In my mind, I think more importantly, you might want to think about platforms a little bit. I don't think you want to go FD. I don't think you want to deal with that. Because I think that's the thing. I think it's honestly, it's probably just better to go to a stage like PS2 can kind of work. I know some Greninjas who love PS2 because they can get a lot of kills off the top with PS2 based on the platforms. But it also is, you know, fairly good for K-Rool as well. Going back to Small Battlefield, though, it is not a bad choice. Small Battlefield, I think, is a pretty equitable stage. You're not really, no one's really getting anything crazy off of each other. So I think just stick it out with Small Battlefield. You're not gonna, I don't think as a stage, like changing the stage is what's really gonna change this matchup. I think it's more player reads is what's really gonna change it. So I think, yeah, good choice just staying out on the Small Battlefield. And we will see how that works out as we get ready to hop into match number 2 here pretty quick. Oh, right on time. Right on time.
Good transition.
Oh, wow. Proud of that one. That one's going in the highlight reel.
You know what? High five to that one. High five to that one.
Woo. Oh, but that spot dodge to get around the crown boomerang is so clean. Playing around crown can be such a difficult part of the K-Rool matchup because you got to deal with the extra armor on K-Rool. You got to deal that it's a boomerang, so it will be coming back around. It's really just a whole lot you got to deal with. So a big kind of focus of Trist's game plan right now is finding ways to minimize crown. And right now it's working out really well. Oh, tried to get some a little fancy there. Tried to get a kill confirm, but not able to get it.
Yeah. Jumpman's just not able to be able to, oh wow. Jumpman has just not been able to get any grounding here, not getting any footing. I mean, getting small pot shots off here and there, but Trist is just good at keeping him like off stage and using certain moves to get to an advantage. Like that bear.
Bear, a blazing start for Trist right now. Big lead. Oh, but see, Jumpman keeps trying to play this more patient projectile game, but Trist is just returning fire with the shurikens and using his superior speed and mobility to just hop in and start getting some kind of clean bread and butter combos like the ones we were just seeing there to get a nice little extra 50%. Oh, good way to get the shield in there.
Yeah. Yeah, if you get caught up in Greninja's up air, I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do. He's just gonna pull you down, pull you into some other
countering the return of crown. That's so smart.
Oh, the down air into forward air,
and it's clean. Oh, call him Mr. Clean, my word.
Oh man, I have never seen such a clean combo with Greninja like that. Buttery smooth.
All right, but it's got to keep the smoothness going. On track for a potential 3-stock here. But, misreads, gets the grounding, but not able to get much out of it. The Jumpman just kind of looking for something. Throwing out a lot of F-tilts, just trying to pick up Trist and get this one big hit to just finally take out this first stock. Not able to get much of anything right now. And the back air coming from Trist is another awful edgeguard situation right now for Jumpman. And off the counter, it will take Some risky business, but gets it done. Trist 2-0, and the perfect season is looking more intact than ever right now.
It is looking more perfect than ever, I would even say. I mean, putting this 3-0 on your record against Jumpman, who Jumpman is a very, very, very good player. So getting
Yeah,
a 3-0 against
undefeated this
Jumpman would
season.
be
Undefeated
Mhm.
this season.
Yeah, this is like a battle of the Titans almost, 200 defeated people. And now you're seeing a 2-0 here. I think Jumpman needs to just start playing quicker. He needs to just start playing more fast paced. Needs to catch up to Trist almost. Because if you just start throwing out moves quicker, stop playing such a slow projectile game, throwing stuff out, it'll work, trust me. But just maybe rush him a bit more, maybe throw out some more aerials. I just get more going for you.
Yeah, I mean, the game plan's just got to change. It's just not working out right
Mm-hmm.
now. I mean, you're looking at it, and the K rule is just getting boxed. He's getting put in a low box, and he's getting shipped out to the blast zone, and it's just not working out right now. Honestly, it might just be a matchup problem. You could just say GG's. You could say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, we go next. You got to think about maybe switching characters. Like, it's got to be on the table as an option.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the first pick, but it's got to be an option. And
Right.
there we go. Just getting the word in from Washington is going to be switching to Pokemon Trainer. Okay, I like that better. I like that way. It's
Mm-hmm.
better than the K roll. It's a better matchup than the K roll. Going to be messing around a little bit. Also switching up the stage as well, going to PS2, which is also pretty interesting. Again, like I talked
Mm-hmm.
about before, a fairly good Greninja stage, but not like crazy good. So I think this is a good shot for Jumpman as any to maybe get on the board and ruin Trist's perfect season.
Yeah.
Here
I don't
we
know.
go.
I'm wondering what are they gonna Squirtle to start out with. I would almost go for Venusaur right or not sorry Ivysaur right away instead of going to Squirtle.
Okay, let
Um,
me teach you something.
what's up?
Squirtle is by far the best Pokemon that Pokemon Trainer has, and the entire time you play against Pokemon Trainer, it is a chess match to make them switch off Squirtle.
Is it really? I feel like
That is directly from Mr. Mastronarde, the
Hmm,
number one
well,
PT in the state, recently like number 4 on the PR.
hmm, interesting.
Squirtle is
Well,
is a mile ahead, the best Pokemon. Ivysaur's there too. Charizard, he's there for fun. But, it really is just kind of the Squirtle game. He has the best toolkit. He's so small. He's fast. He can get so much combo. The idea of being light, honestly, kind of comes down to more of a skill issue sometimes, where you just kind of be able to read your opponent and just get around. Ivysaur has a lot of great tools too. Not a bad Pokemon at all. Really, it's kind of like it's like the Heat Big Three. Squirtle's LeBron. He's LeBron.
hmm,
It's LeBron.
yeah,
Ivysaur's D Wade. He still led a team to a championship. He's still Dwayne Wade. And Chris Bosh, the dinosaur. He's there.
yeah.
He's
He,
Charizard. You respect him. He
Mhm.
does his job. He's part of the big three. No one can doubt that. But he's
But
still
he's
not Dwayne Wade or LeBron James.
yeah. But I feel like against Greninja with being such a light character, would you really want to go get light character against light character?
Yes, you would, because it means you're less likely to just
I guess
die
you're
at
going.
30 and explode. But so far,
That's
it's
true.
just still not working out. Trist, another
No.
masterclass, just finding kills everywhere he can.
Yeah, I mean, you're just using again. It's the up air. It's one of Greninja's most powerful tools. I mean, it combos really well. It does good damage too, and you can combo it in like up air into up air mode sometimes, depending on how you use platforms. And it's working out. I just gotta say, it's overall just working out. That's
Yeah.
the best way I could put it.
But yeah,
And
a
it has
bad recovery
worked
there
out.
and another 3-stock. Trist on top. The perfect season stays alive, and you know what? He's looking like a state favorite right now. I mean, he's
Mm-hmm.
putting up generational performances. Like, that was a 3-stock. He had like almost practically a 3-stock last game, if we're going to be honest, against the K roll. He is
Mm-hmm.
just putting up generational after generational performances. He's definitely in the conversation now. He was kind of
I
fringe state last year. Like, he was in state, but he was like kind of top 8, not
mm-hmm.
like with a real shot of winning. Now, I think he's improved massively. He's become so much better. Really put the work in. You can definitely tell. Going to give a lot of people a run for their money come state time. I'm getting excited, but unfortunately, that is all to come in the future.
Yeah, I'm very excited as well. I mean, I know, as I was saying earlier, I genuinely think, based on what I've been seeing today and what I've been seeing in his records, I think Trist has a good shot at being at least top three. I genuinely think he has a real good shot at being top three. Again, you got like other players you need to think about. You still have Beetle. That's the number one.
Yeah.
So there is other people that you need to bring into factor into conversation here to really have a like a true idea of state. But if you don't bring in Trist, you're
Yeah,
disrespecting my man Trist. You're
You're
disrespecting
you're
him.
disrespecting the perfect season. A perfect season in week
Mhm.
6 is pretty. You gotta give it up. I don't even know if like Lazy Zach had that, and he's probably the
I
best Mnvl player we've had. I mean, all time, because he's the only one who's made a PR, which is
yeah. I I'm trying to think because I remember looking at other people and seeing him. I'm trying to think. I believe, yeah, I don't think he's had like a true perfect season, but he's been real close to it. He's
yeah.
been
But
real close to it.
Jumpman, also play pretty well. Looking forward to more of what
Hmm.
he can do. Another person I would hope would make state. He really seems like he's got the potential for it. Undefeated before this match. So really, I think he can make the state, make the adjustments. Definitely possible. But for now, we have to take a quick little break. We got one more Smash match after this one, so don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Here at Concordia St. Paul, you will have the opportunity to earn a degree, make lifelong friendships, and play a game you love on an esports scholarship. For more information, visit csp.edu/esports.
Coming in and actually seeing all the computers filled with kids and they have on their jerseys and they got their coaches next to them, and I see direct parallels over to football.
There's just not a lot of knowledge about gamers out there. People just don't know what they don't know.
They have to develop teamwork like any other physical game does. You don't have the teamwork, you don't win.
You take a kid who never had confidence before and you give them confidence, and you can see what they can do with their lives.
Life isn't one size fits all, and college shouldn't be either. The University of North Dakota is consistently ranked a best value in the Midwest. That means whatever you decide to study, you know it'll be worth it. A better job, less debt, and ready for whatever comes next. Because there's one thing we all have in common. We lead our own way.
Roseville will find their golden moment. 9 moments of the round. Roar dashes into his own demise, and Apple Valley are going to do it. They're going to be the first team to win 4 state titles. Very close here. Very nice spot dodge going through that. And fair. Straight in, the wide but flow able to get the rebound, and Egan has a 2-goal lead right now. Then it's open and it is gone. They're still on some health. We'll go in, and there you go. The Pillagers will be your Mnvl 2023 Fall State champions.
you going? Or maybe a better question is, how far do you want to go? And how fast do you want to get there? Now we're getting somewhere. So let's go. Let's go faster. Let's go further. Let's go beyond.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. We have one more match for you all tonight. A wonderful little matchup between Squiddy and Dark Scales, also aka known as King K Rules, which, okay, if you're making that your name on League Spot, I hope, I pray, fingers crossed you're a K Rule main, because, like, if you're making that your name and you're not playing K Rule, what are we doing, man?
I'm going to freak out. I think I will leave stream if he pulls out something that's not a green reptile. I will freak out. And I'm not talking Bowser.
Okay, just confirmed. Indeed, will be a K Rule. We can save the crash out for later.
Okay.
We can confirm, write it down. We know for a fact, you know what, at least we'll get one game of the K Rule.
Mhm.
We're seeing a lot of K Rule this season. I don't know. It's a little weird.
I'm wondering about that.
K Rule last game, K Rule the week before, K Rule this game. What is with the K Rule takeover? It's like there's is it the new meta and I just don't know about it? It's just move over Steve, move over Sonic. There's a new king in town.
Yeah, it goes from F tier to like S plus, and just like maybe there's like some secret update that just like buffs him. He like does 1,000,000 damage per hit. I don't know. It's very interesting though that there's K Rule, because you don't normally see K Rule. You normally don't see any of the heavy hitters very often. I mean, you see DK every now and then. DK is probably the more common of the heavy hitters. Now if I start seeing Ganon though, there's gonna be an issue. There's definitely something going on in the Smash community if I start seeing Ganon more often.
I would tell you, there's one Ganon main, and we all fear him.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean, I don't know about you, but there's one Ganon main that's a wonderful guy. I do not want to play against him. Wonderful man. I do not want to play against him. We played so many times, and every time it is so scary because you know it's Ganondorf. You're playing against like the worst character in the game, and you're losing, and you're like, come on, man.
Whenever I play against
man.
someone who's playing someone like that's just terrible, I'm always on the defense immediately, because I'm like, you know something that I don't. You must know something. Like if I play against a Bowser Jr., I'm like, are you doing? But then I'm like, oh no, they're playing this for a reason.
Yeah, but you know what? A matchup between Ness and K. Rool Squiddy, going to be playing Ness here. I think it's going to be a pretty good one. I mean, Ness, I would say, probably wins the matchup. But Squiddy lost to
And on
Jumpman.
Town and City, by the way.
On Town and City is also interesting. But Squiddy lost last week. Let me, double check. Yeah, lost last week against... Hold up, let me pull it up because it's one of the... it's a red knight. I'm pretty sure it's Jumpman. Yeah, I think it was Jumpman. So lost to a K. Rool last week.
Playing against another K. Rool.
So
like
playing
PTSD
against another
flashbacks.
K. Rool again. Bro is going through the gauntlet right now, but you know what? It's just sometimes what you got to do. But this King K. Rool's Dark Scales, this other K. Rool has 2 wins from DQs. And outside of DQs, I'm pretty sure it's like a 1-1 record. So going to be a real test right now to see what he can do on the big stage.
Yeah.
No, wait. Sorry. 3 DQ wins, 1 regular win. So, again, a real test of what he can do on the big stage. Glad he's actually getting the experience. Because it sucks when someone DQs against you and you don't get to play.
Right. Yeah. I always hate it when you just... It's like that one... You just play a week. But you actually don't play. But, like, you get the win. It just doesn't feel like a win.
No, it doesn't feel good.
No. I mean, sometimes it's nice, but usually not great.
No. Okay, Dark Sail's off to a pretty good start. Fairly solid. We're seeing a lot of just random down smashes here.
Trying to hit him with the same one that he hit last time, I if I'm not mistaken. Getting some just normal bread and butter combos.
I'm liking what I'm seeing from the sense. Oh, it tries to get the yo-yo pickup, but not able to get it.
That's my favorite move from Ness.
Up throw, almost killing. Yeah, but it's a K. Rool. Yeah.
With any other character that would have killed.
Yeah. Getting mixed up there a little bit, and the down smash in the chaos will take that first stock. An early lead right now for Dark Scales, but the up throw will be taken out. I mean, your K. Rool, but it is 155 on Town. Even if you're going the other way, that's going to be deadly.
Oh yeah. I'm liking the combos that we're seeing from Ness. I'm like they're just picking off just percentage after percentage on K. Rool, and it's working. It's definitely working.
Yes, it is. I mean, we're working a bit with a slideshow right now, but that's all we can decipher what's actually going on here.
I
might be actually overselling myself about being able to decipher this.
Okay. Here's presentation 101 right here. Click. Click.
But you know what?
Click.
I've pulled up the stream. The comms will be a little delayed, but you know what? You'll still get some reactions.
Yeah. So we are currently seeing they're both at high percentage, and K. Rool gets it with the roll.
Oh, K. Rool takes a stock. Okay.
And then Ness gets it right back.
Yeah, it's kind of been like that, where it's just been K. Rool will find the stock, and then an instant response here from Squiddy.
Hopefully, Squiddy doesn't let that continue it, because this is the last one.
Yeah, got to change the narrative here a little bit. Change how this story's going to go. I'm getting some nice little combos and confirms here, but... going off the side, maybe trying to get a kill off the side? The pickup? No.
Ooh, just goes low.
Yeah, able to recover back off it, I think.
Yes, we're able to recover. We are seeing here... K. Rool's been throwing out a lot of dash attacks. I know it's definitely one of K. Rool's stronger moves, especially just a quick throw out to get back air.
Okay, the script has been changed. Squiddy finds a way to close that one out. I mean, the way Dark Sails was playing there was kind of just throwing out a lot of options. Some really big options like those dash attacks. Squiddy not able to really punish those too much. I'm wondering if they're going to be able to see an adaptation there from Squiddy going into game 2 for maybe a more dominant performance, being able to punish a lot more of what Darkscales is doing, especially with things like PK Fire, where you can still play at a distance and just gain like an easy 30% just throwing out those side Bs.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it is really hard to counter dash attacks, though. I mean, there's a lot of end lag on it, so you could always, dodge away and then come get your
Yeah, I mean,
your,
for K-Roll
your
dash
dinner right
attack,
after.
the K-Roll dash attack is so much end lag.
So I'm just wondering if that's what you should do, but I'm wondering maybe
And it doesn't really do active hitbox for like an active hurt box for a while. Like it goes and then it's like not really hurting until it lands. So you can shield through it and just shield grab. That's kind of the big, and especially for Ness, that's a big, easy combo starter. So hopefully maybe Squiddy will be seeing some adaptations. But before any of that, I got to give a shout out to our sponsors. Woo! Yes, sir. Our collegiate sponsors. Big shout outs to St. Cloud, Concordia, UND, NCU, River Falls, and Lyon. There's plenty of wonderful colleges, including the ones I just listed, who would love to take your esports career to the next level. So go to the Mnvl website to check them out. They are a wonderful partners of Mnvl, and it would not be possible without them. So, of course, big shout out to our collegiate sponsors. Hold up. I want to double check something real quick, so I gotta make sure we got everything in good. Nope, I think we are all good. Awesome. Love that. But we got Game 2 coming up here down the pipeline. PS2 as the next stage. I don't think we're getting any character switches because, it was a pretty close one. Don't think you got to switch characters in a close one like that.
No, I think you just go again. You try again.
Run it back. Run it back. But, the Ensign. Okay. I like the Ensign. I love Incineroar.
Did you know that Incineroar was my first main?
I did not know that. It's kind of like a homecoming for you. Okay. And
what better to
what better to the Incineroar experience than that? Does that just bring back memories?
The good old days, getting hit off stage twice and then not being able to recover. I love the Incineroar.
Yeah. Okay, but beyond that, I want to talk a bit about Incineroar's game plan in this matchup. We're already seeing right now, Darkscales throwing out a lot of Revenge. I think it's kind of a good idea, but maybe be a little more cautious with it. Revenge definitely going to be able to help, especially with how much Ness throws out the PK Fires to the Fairs. Just so many options. Having the Revenge is kind of the counter, be like, okay, but if you hit me, you will explode.
Right.
Pretty good nuclear deterrent, if I must say.
Right. It definitely leads to the what you want, which is, I mean, not necessarily what Incineroar wants, but in general gameplay, it'll lead to Ness playing a bit more zone strategy if you're just constantly, throwing out Revenge all the time.
Yeah.
Wow. In the forward smash is always scary.
Yeah, I will say. The spot dodge read with the yo-yo down smash will be taking it there. Okay, but now something that's kind of interesting we've seen so far from the PK Fires. It was last stock. We did not see an F smash out of the PK Fire. I don't think we've seen that yet. No real kill confirms coming out of the PK Fires. It's just percentage.
I feel like here at this point, you could. I know Incineroar's kind of a big guy, but like you could definitely just land a PK Fire and GG go next.
Yeah. And yeah, gets the
spike.
That was
I love
with authority, closing out that one. A very dominant performance there from Darkscales. A quick one too. That was just speedrun world record, I must say.
I know. I feel like I blinked and the game was over.
Yeah, someone put in a new PB.
Okay, I will say. I was just about to say, sorry. I feel like there's a lot of things that you could have done with Incineroar there that you could have expanded upon more. I noticed you're leaning into the Revenge a lot, which is great. It's great to throw out like once or twice. And as you were saying earlier, just don't rely on it. It's a great way to kind of bring the game back into your the neutral state. Instead of playing on the defensive.
It's a read. You got to know what your opponent is doing. Got to read the opponent. You can't just throw the book out the window. You got to open up those pages because I'm telling you, it's a page turner in there. There's some interesting stuff in there. You got to by chapter 1, you'll be hooked. I mean,
and don't even give me started on chapter 5. All right, don't even get me started. But no, I feel like until you can get that revenge.
So good after the first 50 episodes, guys.
Guys,
50 episodes in. You're hooked. You're hooked.
Yeah, you gotta sit through 50 of them first, though. But no, I feel like what you should do is you should just throw out the bread and butter combos with Incineroar. I mean, Incineroar's got a lot of great ground options. I mean, that's kind of his whole thing, is that he's a ground character. He has some good aerial options, do not get me wrong, but they're just not nearly as good as his ground options. So I feel like what you just gotta do is you just gotta get a couple of those hits in first, get some percentage off, and then, read the opponent. I've seen a similar strategy with Squiddy here, and I feel like you could definitely utilize it.
Yeah, definitely possible. I mean, I'm thinking this through. It's like, with the Incin, I mean, it'd be nice to see a little more of a Lowland Whip, just to power through and catch some things out, because I think it's got like a tiny bit of armor on it, so you can maybe get through a few.
Oh yeah,
I don't think you could get. I don't think you could get through PK Fire. I think PK Fire kills it, but
no, you can get through the end part of PK Fire.
Yeah,
but you can't get through like the. Oh,
all a moot point anyway, because we are going back to the K rule on Kalos, which I think is pretty interesting, because I think this is going to be way better for Ness. It's going to be, he's going to live way longer. K rule is going to have, a little bit of a harder time killing. A little further out, because also a lot of what Squiddy's been getting for kill confirms have been edge guards. And it's like, that's not changing because the blast zone is different. You can't make it back. You can't make it back.
And honestly, the whole point of Kalos is like an edge guard game. I mean, that's your game plan here. You get someone off stage and you just kind of keep him there. So I feel like I feel like you hit the nail right on the head with this just being kind of a better option for Ness here. But maybe we see a switch up and maybe we end up being proven wrong.
Yeah, okay, but Squiddy also, I've noticed this a few times for edge guards and just kind of random on stage, really throwing out a lot of those PK flashes. Not a one has hit. I'm thinking you might want to switch up to a more reliable option, because you're wasting a lot of big possible kill opportunities, just kind of wasting it like that. But no, the fair into the nair, little nice combo. Call back to game one when we talked about the dash attack. That was dash attack punish. He's getting the reads.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Oh, but nice
There's
counter.
a counter. The counter is so big. It's so hard to miss it. I mean, it's so hard to...
You can't be jumping like that. You know the cannonball's coming back. You can't be jumping like that.
Oh, man.
Squiddy.
That was a good...
Squiddy!
But hey, that was a good stock by Dark Scales. Getting the cannonball out. But I do agree. Come on, Squid. Come on.
Yeah, you can't be jumping.
You've been killing it this entire game.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, not getting hit by it the second time. We learn from our mistakes here. At Mnvl, we learn from our mistakes. Put that on a t-shirt.
Absolutely. That's what we try. That's what we do every single day.
Oh, try to do a baseball bat. Not able to get much from it. But the
Is that
bear...
the first?
Call the man Cloud the way he's bearing.
I hate that I laughed at that. I hate that I laughed at that joke. That was such a bad joke.
I'm a funny guy.
Just, I don't like you. I don't like you.
That's
Kidding.
all right. Okay, but again, running for a lot of those down smashes. Just kind of throwing it out all the time, but it's not really getting anything. It's kind of just leaving to open opportunities. Maybe trying for a shield break, but Squiddy
getting the
instead,
F smash.
Home run, baby.
Wow.
That is a home run bat. Taking that one out. A 3-0 for Squiddy. 2 3-0s on the day. And Squiddy taking that one home.
Here's what I'll say. I know the King K rule, and I know that one of his real strong moves is his down smash. Like it really is. It covers so much space. It's quick. It does a lot of damage. Like it's an amazing move. But it can't be an amazing move on its own. It's like the way that I can see it is it's like you have a poster, right? You can't hang it on the wall. You can't hang it on air. My bad.
Yeah.
You can certainly try.
I was like,
but
I think that's kind of the whole. I think I hang that poster over there.
I actually posted right there too.
What would you call this, perhaps?
But no, you can't hang it on nothing. You know, you gotta
Yeah.
have that foundation first. So I know that the down smash is a great option, but you know, build the wall first and then start decorating.
Yeah, figure out, get kind of like the reads, get going. You can't just keep throwing them out because Squiddy was there. He was ready for it. He got the shields and he just kept blinking, just stopping it. But you know what? Congratulations, Squiddy 3-0. But thank you everyone for coming out to stream today. It's been a great stream. That is it though. No Minecraft tonight and no North Dakota either. So you know what? That is the end of Mnvl branded streams for the night. Thank you all for popping out and watching. I'm Gummy. I've been joined by Uno, Mr. Brody himself. It's always been a pleasure, but you know what? Thank you all for watching, and we'll be here next week.